I, Asad, welcome you to study from home. Today I am going to teach you work on the trial of the earliest people, Class 6, Chapter 2, History. And in this topic, we discuss, I discuss lots of things, I explain lots of things, right? A closer look, living and dying in Mehergarh. As I already told you, Mehergarh is a major site for archaeologists to study. Right? This site is located in a fertile plain near the Bolan Pass, which is one of the most important routes into Iran. Right? Fertile plain. Now, what is plain? A flat, fertile and level land is known as a plain, and plain are found through the flowing river. Right? So the early humans started settling nearby river or plain, right? That they can easily get access of water. Mehergarh was probably one of the places where people learned to grow barley and wheat, and near a sheep and goat for the first time in this area. Right? As I told you, barley and wheat. They learned to grow barley and wheat. Means just because of river and just because of availability of water, they started how to grow crops. Right? It is one of the earliest villages that we know about. At this site, many animals' bones were found. Right? As I told you that when archaeologists excavate, when they dig carefully the site, they find bones, right? Bones of animal that indicate that the Mehergarh, the people in Mehergarh domesticate animal. Bones of wild animals such as a deer and pig, and also bones of a sheep and goat were found. It indicates that deer and pig also there in Mehergarh, right, as a wild animal. Other finds at Mehergarh include the remains of a square or a rectangular houses. Okay, this is the model of house. Square and rectangular houses. Each house has a 4 or more compartment. As a modern human, right? We also live in a house which look like or which somehow look like this. Each house has a 4 or more compartments, some of which may have been used for a storage, right? As I told you, they learned how to do agriculture and farming. Just because of farming and agriculture purpose, some room they reserve some room for a food storage, as well as they reserve some rooms for animal. When people die, the relative and friends generally pay a respect to them as a modern man, right? In a different religion, we pay a respect to the dead people. This is a picture, a burial from Mehergarh, right? You are supposed to identify skeleton of goats, right? So you can easily identify the skeleton of goat. Now, people look after them, perhaps in the belief that there is some form of life after death. Means they believe that there is a life after death, right? Maybe they don't they don't clear a concept of hell and heaven, but they believe that there is a life after death. Burial is a one such arrangement. Several burial sites have been found at Mehergarh. In one instance, the dead person was buried with the goats. Right? As I already showed you the picture that a person has been buried with the goats. Just because of which were probably meant to serve as a food in the next world. Right? Just their purpose to bury a goat is that a person would get food in next world, just because they believe in life after death. Also in the world, cave painting in France. As I already told you that early human are indulged or I should say they invent and they learn how to grow crops. Means they invent the techniques of agriculture and farming. Apart from this, early human believe or early human are fond of art and painting. You can see this is a cave painting. This painting is drawn inside their caves, right? The painting below is formed from a cave in France. This site was discovered by 4 school children more than 100 years ago. Painting like this were made between 20,000 and 10,000 years ago. Many of these were animals such as a wild horse, arches, wild form of cattle, bison, bully, rhinoceros, reindeer and deer painted in bright color, right? Now they use a natural color as well as a sticky material for painting inside the cave. This color are made from minerals like orchid or iron ore and charcoal. It is possible that these paintings were done on ceremonial occasions. Ceremonies like, for example, when someone is passed away, like those kind of ceremonies, or perhaps they were made from a special rituals, right? Whatever the rituals they paint, right? Performed by hunters before they went in search of a prey, right? So these are some examples. This is an example of painting, right? Ceremonial occasions like death, birth, or so on.
3.
Now come to the Neolithic site. One of the most famous Neolithic site, Kettle was a farm in Turkey. Several things were brought from a great distance. Flint from Syria, cowries from the Red Sea, shell from the Mediterranean Sea, and used in the settlement. Remember, there were no cars. Most things would have been carried on the back of packed animals such as a cattle or by people. This indicates that without transportation, means without a cart, they use animal for transportation purpose. Not only for food, but also they use this animal for transportation purpose. And some light things have been carried by people, right? So let me revise briefly that in this chapter we learn about earliest human, their food habit, their way of living, how they invent agriculture activity, how they make use of animal, right? And how they paint, how they invent shelter, right? So these are some things that early human practice. So this is all for today, as well as this is all for this chapter. Thank you.